All right, let's get to tomorrow's picks. I've already done the reads, so let's jump in. Illinois is heading to East Lansing, where Michigan State is laying 3 points. I see 3.5 now.
Yeah, it's going up.
Michigan State's won 10 fucking straight games. 10.
Make it 11.
I agree.
This to me, this spot reminds me of a lot of Iowa State avoiding disaster at Texas Tech and then getting Kansas at home. Illinois, Elite Eight last year. They're that type of team for the Big Ten in a way. And look, I think Michigan State's rolling. I think they're playing really, really good ball right now. And Illinois is a young team going on the road. Right now, Detroit, Michigan sports just went 0-3 on Saturday. I think
not Detroit Mercy.
I think they're going 2-0 tomorrow.
They covered at least. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're going to cover. But Michigan State, I just think the spot's beautiful because Illinois just destroyed Indiana. That's all they're talking about right now is the Illini. I think Sparty goes in there and wins it by 3 more.
I'm with you. Lock it up. Mac, you battling?
Oh, absolutely. Illinois is winning this game. Illinois is better than Michigan State right now. I like Michigan State.
Hold on. What sells you on they're definitely better than Michigan State right now?
They're more battle tested.
I'll give you that, but I mean, I watched that USC game 2 games ago, and I was just like, ugh.
That's the one blemish on their resume. Michigan State's undefeated in the Big Ten. We think they're going to run through the Big Ten? No, absolutely not. Illinois is going to win the game outright. Illinois has had success against Sparty. Last year, they led the entire game and gave the game away at the very end. Illinois is going to win the game outright at Sparty.
We got a battle. Dundee, Bieniek on Sparty, Mac on the Illini. Next up, Nebraska is at Maryland.
Bad game. Horrible game.
9.5 is a big ass number, though.
Oh, I guess. Fuck.
What is this? I got to take Nebraska, but I mean, I'm not really excited about the slate tomorrow, if I'm being honest. I'm going to say one of the worst of the year. Give me Nebraska in the points. I suppose you could talk me into a lock.
I will lock up Nebraska. Maryland off of an overtime game. I think this is a tight game. I mean, Nebraska's 0-3 or lost 3 in a row. They're going to be desperate here. Catching 9.5. They lose by 5. Tight game here. Give me the Cornhuskers.
On a slate, I don't have a lot of bets. I guess let's do it. I'll join you. Cornhuskers plus there is a 10 out there too. Jump on that 10. We do have a lock. What's up?
He bounced. Okay, there he is. Ripping on my cabin, and he's the one that has Wi-Fi.
What happened?
Kicking him out of the show.
Who you calling psycho?
What did Bieniek say? Who did he pick?
Bieniek, who do you like in that game?
I think it's a bit too many points. I'll take the Huskers, but I'm not betting this one.
It's only fucking 7 games. Lion season's over. You got to pick some games now. You got nothing else to do.
What are you doing there?
Watch the Redskins in the NFC title game next week.
We gotta bet this next game just on general principle. Youngstown's laying 6.5 at Green Bay.
Oh my god!
I got to do it. Give me Youngstown State minus 6.5. I just can't. I can't take Green Bay anymore. If Green Bay wins this fucking game, I'm gonna be so pissed off.
Yeah,
Even if they cover this, I'd be so pissed off. What are you doing, Mac?
I'm going to bet Youngstown as well. They got drilled at Milwaukee, and I trust their culture, their staff, where they're going to challenge their guys. I hope they can win by 7 or more. They should. They should. Gottlieb's a clown. Let's go.
Bieniek, what are you doing here?
Yeah, this is going to be a triple lock. I mean, Youngstown State's lost 2 in a row, and they hadn't lost 2 in a row since November 27th. So I trust this team to get back right. This is a perfect spot to do it, as Green Bay hasn't kept a game within 7 points for like a month. So let's go with the Flightless Birds here, triple lock. Cocktail napkin has this one as 9.5.
9.5 on the cocktail napkin. Triple lock. Youngstown, the Flightless Birds. It's funny, as I'm doing this, I'm like just talking myself into betting more of these games. Rice is catching 9.5 at FAU. Am I crazy to think Rice can cover this?
9.5, yeah.
Yeah, I think they can.
I don't get the FAU love.
Let's bet Rice. 9.5.
Yeah, they lost 3 in a row. Let's go, Rice.
Who the fuck are we taking? It's the Rice House plus 9.5. Let's go. Tulane is heading to Philly where they storm the court.
Lock.
Yes, completely agree.
Temple, or sorry,
I think tide turning. As I remember, I was raised in the desert, but tides kind of turn. It's easy to see a tide turn. Did I say those words?
Lock.
Yes, double lock, money line play.
Yep.
Money line play. Plus 180, 80, I think 185. This next one's interesting. Cleveland State is heading to Indianapolis to take on Ooey Pooey. Cleveland State's laying 5.5. Is there a little stench to this?
Oh my God. Hey, we can get a 6.5 here.
I mean, what the fuck is this, dude?
Oh yeah. IUPUI is going to win outright.
I mean, Cleveland State's won 9 straight games.
Yeah. I'm locking IUPUI.
I think we have to, right?
IUPUI is chippy under Carrasco, whatever's. He's doing a good job. I like it.
Plus 220 on the money line, I see.
Yes. Let's go.
Paul Corsaro.
Double lock.
Ooey Pooey.
Let's go, Ooey. We're just betting every game so far. I like this. Let's see if I can bet this one because I tend to think I should. Northwestern is in Ann Arbor, Michigan, taking on the Wolverines. This line's come down a point since I did this slide. Michigan's laying 9.5. I feel like we should bet Michigan.
I agree. Michigan off a loss, Northwestern off an double overtime. And that's the same with Maryland handicap. They're off a double overtime game.
Yeah.
We're going to fade Northwestern and Maryland off that crazy game. Let's go. Michigan, lock it up.
Michigan minus 9.5. Lock it up.
Yeah, we got to make Bieniek feel good somehow.
There we go. Get some electricity, Bieniek. It's coming your way after we hit this.
Beat up on the purple fucking nerds.
Check your mailbox. Electricity's coming. All right. Now let's get down to business. Because I know you got a guy that you're near and dear to your heart.
This is gonna be a good game.
But he is unfortunately, and you know me, I love Frank Martin.
Did you put 2 logos together to make one?
What are we talking about here?
UMass logo.
UMass.
No, that's just what I have. No, I would never go that far out of my way. Yeah, but UMass is laying 2.5 against this guy. Another trip upstate, Amherst, Massachusetts. I'm sorry, Frank, but you fucked with the wrong guy. I know Frank. He's connected to the Cuban mob, but my guy Fran over here, look, he's been around a little bit on this planet. Right? He's a little more familiar with the Northeast. Frank's out of his element. All right, and there's a shipment coming in, so Fran's going upstate to collect that goddamn cash. LaSalle money line plus 120. Do we have a battle?
Absolutely. Frank was a bouncer. He used to feast off of these guys like this. UMass is gonna fuck LaSalle up. Get this Philly
guys like this. No. Guys like this get the bouncer killed.
Listen, he'd be talking to the bouncer. Hey, let that guy go. Yeah. UMass is gonna fuck LaSalle up.
Bieniek, what side are you on in this game?
UMass is way better.
I can't believe I didn't see this one already coming, because I told Colby to go get a bouncer photo.
Yeah, I
Frank
forgot.
Martin. No, you didn't forget. You knew what game this was, and you were like, "Oh, I'll do it next game." That was Colby's thought process there. Yeah.
No, I really did forget too, though.
This is Colby's star of the show.
What's your what's the napkin say?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't write it down because it wasn't like a big enough edge, so it's probably right around the number. So I think I like UMass. I'll go UMass in this one.
Perfect. Glad I'm on an island with my guy here. Right?
If they've had 2 miracle comebacks, they've been on the right side. I know Dumphy. Dumphy, you're gonna take an ass whip and then get the guys right next week. Take that leather jacket and shove it up your ass.
Buddy, you don't just go upstate for no purpose. You know what I mean?
Hard to get a fucking
you don't go fucking sightseeing in Amherst, Massachusetts. You go there on a mission. All right. This is the only game I have not bet yet.
Yeah.
By the way, we got a battle. LaSalle with Dundee. Mac with the Minutemen. Memphis is in Charlotte, North Carolina, taking on the Clit.
Why would we bet Memphis as a double-digit favorite in league?
I mean, you got to take Charlotte, but I'm not betting this. I'm not betting this game. Charlotte sucks, dude.
They're winless and they're catching double digits at home.
I can't.
They're going to fight. This is their Super Bowl. They're going to fight and lose by 7 because Memphis is way better. Penny sucks.
Look, I'm not going to bet every game, and this is the one that you just watch. I don't know how much I'm going to watch tomorrow.
Memphis
anyway, these slates suck.
7-9, or Charlotte plus 12, whatever.
You're locking it?
Oh, absolutely. Against Memphis?
Money line Mac locking up these these Clits.
Yeah, the front ass Memphis fans always get quiet this time of year. You ever notice that?
Bob Morris is in Milwaukee. Bart Lundy and these Panthers are laying 6.5. After watching Robert Morris the other day, I will lay the 6.5 with Milwaukee.
It's the biggest fraud record ever. They should not have covered against Green Bay if Gottlieb
that was not impressive against Green Bay.
No, it was not impressive.
Yeah.
If Gottlieb had half a brain. Milwaukee blows them out by 30, 20, whatever the fuck.
I love the Horizon League. And there have been 2 teams this season that I've watched, and I'm like, I am not buying it this year from Like the runs that they've either been on, how they've played in some games. Cleveland State and Robert Morris. Cleveland State had that weird ass line earlier today. I didn't take the bait on it, but I'm taking the bait on this one. I went and looked it up on KenPom, right? The luck rating, don't always take this, for face value, but for a grain of salt, the two luckiest teams so far this season in the Horizon League, Cleveland State 1, Robert Morris 2, Milwaukee on the cocktail napkin, -10. RMU is due for a shellacking. They are not as good as the record. Panthers, they're going to dominate the glass. They're going to play fast. They're going to run it up on Romo here.
Triple lock on the Milwaukee Panthers. May I also recommend
good point by Trevor here too with the Bob Uecker tragic magic. Milwaukee.
There you go. And didn't work for Marquette today though.
True.
I like a little Horizon League parlay. Ooey pooey in Milwaukee. Put that in your pipe.
Throw the Penguins in there too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that too. Yeah, let's go. Final game on the slate, and am I forced to watch this?
Blue Bonnet Bowl.
Oh, I know they're rivals, but TCU basketball.
This is a bet. Lock TCU.
Really?
They won at Baylor last year. They're going to fight here. They just dropped a home game. Jamie Dixon as a dog. They're going to fight here. They're going to lose by 5 or 6.
I'm not going to bet this game, but give me Baylor.
12.5.
TCU's trash, dude. I can't get on board with TCU.
Baylor and TCU are.
That's the only element. I know they're rivals.
Baylor's fucking overrated.
I agree.
Yeah, they got some cha-cha-cha in them.
I'm still going to take Baylor minus the 12.5, but I'm not betting this game. I mean, you got me thinking about taking TCU on the picks page.
It's Jamie Dixon as a dog. It's my favorite play of the day.
Really?
Yeah. We're getting Baylor off the road trip, laying double digits against TCU. They're not circling TCU. TCU
but Baylor just got drilled.
Yeah, but they're all like, I like to fade the teams off the double road trip. And he's got Jerome Tang on deck. Scott Drew, his best friend.
All right, I'll pick TCU, but no bet.
TCU's gonna hang in there.
Baylor wins by 11.
I mean, that could
we
happen.
Get the cover. We get the cover.
That could happen. Yeah, I'm locking up TCU. Easy.
Wow. Let me get that music going. Moneyline Mac locking up TCU plus 12.5. All right, best bets of the day. The ones that stood out to me right from the start were Milwaukee, Tulane, and Michigan. Those are the three that stood out to me right from the fucking start. I mean, I guess you could throw Youngstown in there too. That stood out to me too, just because Green Bay is fucking terrible. Mac, fire.
TCU, Charlotte, and UMass. And if I got to throw a bonus one, Illinois.
Bieniek.
Milwaukee -6.5. Youngstown -7. Michigan State -3.
There we go. Folks, give Noah Bieniek a follow on Twitter at NoahB77_. Please direct all of your Detroit Lion hate or plumbing issues to Noah Bieniek at NoahB77_. Moneyline Max on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. I'm on Twitter at the Colby D. The College Basketball Experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. Be back tomorrow night. All right. Till next time. This is make sure you check out the college football experience for the national championship preview, picks, props, everything. Totals, we talk everything. Get on over there and check it out. This is the college basketball experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we out of here.
On the street, then tip your hat his way. You'll know just where he's headed and which game he's gonna play. He's a sharp shooting gunman and always aiming high. To win any gunfight, his limit is the sky. We're the gunslingers from San Antonio. We're the gunslingers on the road or at home. Remember the Alamo, for such as we are known. We're the gunslingers from San Antonio. And when we're away, we're doing our job. We're keeping law and order at home and abroad. Gamblers and outlaws, you better step aside. Our motto is to shoot 'em up and bring 'em back alive. We're the gunslingers from San Antonio. We're the gun.